Welcome back. Today we're looking at an entry from the Rhapsody of Realities daily devotional by Pastor Chris.
Right.
Specifically the one for February 24th. You can have grace many times more.
And it really lays out a pretty radical spiritual model. It argues against just being in maintenance mode.
Yeah, it really does. The whole foundation is this idea that you can't rely on the grace you had yesterday.
Or even last year. It frames that as a kind of stagnation. The core idea here isn't that grace is this fuel tank you have to conserve.
Right.
It's something that's actually designed for exponential growth.
And that's the real hook. It says the grace that got you through your past isn't enough for where you are now. But, when people talk about more grace, it can sound a bit vague. How does this text say you actually get it?
Okay, so this is where we get into the mechanics of it. The author zeroes in on a verse, Peter 1.2. It's easy to just read past it, but the wording is critical.
What does it say?
It says, grace is multiplied unto you.
Multiplied, not just added.
Exactly, and that's a huge difference. Addition is slow, it's linear. Multiplication is, it's exponential, it's rapid.
And the text says there's a specific trigger for that, something that flips the switch from addition to multiplication.
There is. The catalyst is knowledge.
Okay, but knowledge is a massive term. We're just talking about reading more scripture. General theology?
No, and the source is very clear on this distinction. It actually does a word study on the specific Greek term used there. The word is epignosis.
Epignosis, okay.
Now, it's different from gnosis, which is more of a general, everyday knowledge.
So how does the devotional define epignosis?
It calls it full and exact knowledge. The description it uses is knowledge that unites the knower with the object.
So it's like the difference between knowing about a celebrity, facts and dates, and actually knowing them personally?
That's a perfect analogy. It's that intimate, precise, revelation-level knowledge. And the text argues that epignosis is the only thing that triggers the multiplication of grace.
So without that exactness, you might grow a little bit, but you're not going to get that sudden leap.
That's the argument. The source says, without epignosis, grace either stays stagnant or just, grows very slowly. But with it, the increase can be sudden.
All right, let's follow that through. You get this exact knowledge, you trigger the multiplication. What happens then? Is this all just an internal feeling, a sense of peace?
No, and that's the whole second half of the argument. It connects this internal process to a very external result.
How so?
It points to 1 Timothy 4.15, which says to meditate upon these things. And the promise attached is that your profiting will appear to all.
Let me guess, there's another specific Greek word involved there.
You got it. The word for appear is phaneros.
Phaneros. What does that mean?
It means to spread abroad or to be distinctly known to all. So this isn't some private success story. The idea is that when grace is multiplied through epignosis, the result is influence, dominion, prosperity, things that are undeniably visible to everyone around you.
So the text is building a chain reaction. You study to get epignosis, that very exact knowledge, which multiplies your grace, and that in turn leads to phaneros, this visible, tangible impact.
That's the formula it presents, yes. It's a direct line from intellectual precision to real-world results.
It's an interesting way to frame it. It makes study less of an academic thing and more like the engine for your actual influence.
It certainly puts the responsibility for your results on the depth of your understanding.
And that really leaves you with a final thought to consider. If this text is right, and there's a direct link between exact knowledge and visible influence, maybe you feel like your results are a bit limited right now, is the real bottleneck your effort? Or could it be a lack of precision in what you know? Thanks for diving in with us.
We trust you were blessed by this episode. To gain unlimited access to Rhapsody of Realities by Pastor Chris, please download the Rhapsody app using the link myapp.rhapsodyofrealities.org. God bless you.